Bought this to replace a cheap passive helmet with which I couldn't really see what I was doing while welding. This is much better, and it is nice to not have to lift the visor when doing multiple stitch welds. While vision while welding is not as good as I hoped, it is much better than the passive helmet I was using. I really like this welding helmet. It is heavy, but fairly comfortable. The auto-darkening lens is great. Much better than my previous el-cheapo auto-darkening helmet. The lens is large and easy to see through before welding. Darkening is very fast, which definitely reduces my eye strain after a day of welding. I used to get eye aches with my previous helmet. When you have clean cover lenses, it's clear as day. The controls work good, and though it's a little heavier, it's a sturdy kind of heavy. The only thing is there is a diagonal strip going from top left to bottom right that gets noticeably darker than the other corners of the lens. I've never had a helmet this expensive, and I had no time to replace it, so I used the lighter patches to help me stay on track. All in all, if it continues to function despite what it's been doing since I got it, I would definitely recommend it. This auto-darkening helmet appears to be a quality-built product. It has 4 dimming sensors. The switching speed is 1/10,000. The helmet is robustly built, so it's expected that it will last. However, it's a bit heavy, but as you use it, your head will adjust to the weight. The filter assembly appears solid and well built, and I think this is what may have added to the weight of the helmet. I have used it and I am satisfied with its performance. I purchased an Antra helmet about a year ago and it stopped working, and I only used it occasionally, so I was really disappointed with the Antra. Based on the overall construction of the Jackson helmet and the reviews I read, I expect to get good performance. Once you start using these auto-darkening helmets, you wouldn't want to go back to the traditional ones, though it's always good to keep one in reserve. One other observation with the Jackson helmet is the mode buttons for weld grind is on the underside of the helmet, making it slightly awkward to change quickly from weld to grind and vice versa. The hood I received was not black, it was silver with a 1940s era pin-up girl on the sides. I bought it for an employee at work, who was very happy with it. Worth the money, and by the way, he stated that the auto-darkening features were great. Initial quality looks good and shade adjustment made easy on this helmet. If you value your eyesight, this will do the job. I used this helmet for a 10-week welding course and I have no complaints other than it is heavy. If you're a full-time welder, I wouldn't recommend because it gets uncomfortable after about 30 minutes of wearing because of the weight. Now for a temporary helmet like I needed, it did just fine, and I would recommend it for the weekend warrior or someone who's just getting into welding, torch cutting. I purchased this helmet to replace a Jackson Journeyman helmet that sadly was obsolete and parts weren't available. This helmet does a good job, but is considerably heavier than my old Jackson helmet. For my occasional use it will be okay, but if you're wearing this helmet all day, you will most likely get a sore neck from the helmet weight. Click link in description for more reviews. Please click the link below for more information. Please subscribe to my channel for more great products. Please use my affiliate links to support my channel.